The number one type of car accident that we respond to is a rear-end collision caused by a driver following another vehicle too closely.
Ordinance 1028-070 states that the driver of a vehicle shall not follow another vehicle more closely than is reasonable and prudent, having due regard for the speed of such vehicle, the traffic, and the condition of the street. Let's talk about what is considered a reasonable and prudent distance between vehicles.
You never know when traffic ahead of you will unexpectedly slow down or stop. It's very important to establish a safe following distance between yourself and the vehicle ahead of you.
A safe following distance is made up of three important factors: perception distance, reaction distance, and braking distance. Perception distance is how far your vehicle travels from the time your eyes see a hazard until your brain recognizes it. The average perception time for an alert driver is 1 3/4 seconds. Reaction distance is how far a vehicle travels from the time that the brain recognizes a hazard until the driver physically hits the brakes. The average driver has a reaction time of 3/4 seconds. And the braking distance is how far the car will travel while you safely come to a complete stop. As you can imagine, these distances will change as the speed of the vehicles change.
A common speed along Edmond streets is 40 miles per hour. At this speed, vehicles are traveling at 58.7 feet per second. The perception distance, or the time for a driver to realize that there is a hazard, is 102.7 feet. The reaction distance of applying the brake is 44 feet. The braking distance is 76.2 feet. So to recognize a hazard and safely come to a stop, the safe following distance is 223 feet, or about as long as the wingspan of a 747 airplane.
On city streets, where cars frequently change lanes, slow down, and speed up, one way to gauge a safe following distance is to leave a car length size space for every 10 miles per hour that you are traveling. So if you're going 30 miles per hour along the street, leave space equal to 3 car lengths between you and the car ahead.
Another way to determine a safe following distance, especially on Edmond roads that have a higher speed limit, is to use the 3-second plus rule. Basically, drivers establish 3 seconds or more following distance between them and the vehicle ahead. Here's how to do that. Let's go out to one of our Edmond drivers named Rachel, who will demonstrate how.
First, Rachel chooses an object on or near the road ahead to use as a fixed reference point. Let's use the approaching utility pole. As soon as the rear end of the vehicle ahead passes the object, Rachel begins counting.
1001.
If she finishes counting before passing the object,
1003.
then Rachel has established a good following distance.
All of the distances that we have discussed so far were established with ideal driving conditions, such as a competent driver, a well-equipped vehicle, and good weather conditions. When driving in hazardous weather conditions like rain, ice, snow, or fog, the 3-second plus rule should be adjusted to a following distance of 5 seconds or more.
There's still a lot to be said for avoiding rear-end collisions. We'll talk more about that next time. If you have a question about a traffic law or a traffic situation in our city, please email your question to trafficpoints@edmondok.com.
As always, drive alert,
Drive safe.
and we'll see you next time.